Let me, bro, they turn buddy, little buddy.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you want to run the show as, a coach or an owner. This is the player card. This is your development trait. Here are a player's motivations. View your team's saved snapshots. Or
Let's go.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Detroit Lions.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And getting the nod here in the preseason, big opportunity for their rookie quarterback.
And let's face it, this young man has generated a lot of excitement in every quarter with the team, the fans, around the league. He's a top 5 pick, so he hasn't earned the job just yet. But you know he's going to get every opportunity to do exactly that. And that starts right here in the first preseason game.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. So they were able to put the pen to the paper this week, get this deal done, contract extension. And I'm sure that the coach's front office happy. He's got to be happy too, though.
He's got to be relieved. He doesn't have to worry about moving now, doesn't have to worry about not having a team. He's back with a team he's comfortable with and where he feels he belongs. Yeah, I think he feels pretty good about this whole deal.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
They went for the deep shot early, and that's fine, but I don't think it was the right target to throw it to. You had 3 other guys sprinting downfield, and I thought 2 of them were open. Could have avoided an interception there by attacking a different player in coverage.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end.
Touchdown, Detroit! Brock Wright, 35 yards. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else?
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. That one good for 37 yards.
These preseason games are big in the development of rookie receivers, and now their teams want to see if they're going to be truly NFL caliber. So oftentimes, offensive coordinators will call certain plays to see how they react. Give him a big check mark for that one.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. 2nd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Devin Singletary from 8 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. That extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie. And they start 1st and 10. Touchdown! Malik Neighbors, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants have taken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw into defense. They had no answer for that right there.
Gano for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And able to get this out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Tommy Kennedy, 47 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Giants. Isaiah McKenzie, 64 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Look at the big fella go. He may go. And in for the Lions touchdown. Shane Zylstra, 75 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Gano the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 1st and 10, Hooker trying for right, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. He's to the 15. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And the lead now up to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
A first carry now for Craig Reynolds. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. It looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his tight end. It's Chris Manhertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Jones. That caught by Manhertz. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Throwing Jones. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now it's Tracy. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Gano the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And they're going to speed things up here. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
From the gun, it's Hooker. Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
First down throw here. It's Hooker.
That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hooker's going to throw it.
Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
The Giants now are going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. He's got this complete to Robinson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Jones throwing on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Jones. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throws right side, and that's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. So we have reached halftime in our first Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw, Hooker.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Hooker now on play action.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Throwing, Hooker.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. McKenzie now to return it. A good return there, 17 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They'll start with a run by Tracy.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They'll go again with Tracy.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll hand it to Tracy.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 3rd down, here's Tracy. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Handoff now. It's Gray with it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. On the give, it's Tracy. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try again, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Giants have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Gano now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. A 10-play drive that time. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Hooker. Throw caught by Raymond. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Now Hooker. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Kennedy. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Hooker on first down. Over the middle to Smith. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Hooker to the air yet again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here's Knight on the handoff. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? He'll try again, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. 3rd and goal. Here's Hooker.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. That time a 9-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Tracy going to get it on first down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
He's got right on the short throw.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's got his target. That's complete.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
Hooker.
Here as he's taken down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Well, that's brought in by Knight.
So no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From MetLife Stadium, good night, everybody.